Well, hello everybody. I'm Joanne Parkin. I'm an executive consultant with LifeVantage, and here today I am going to be interviewing and introducing you to Sally. Sally is a LifeVantage customer. She's been on the MindBody products now for about 6 months, I would say. And Sally started in October, right when the products were released. So Sally has been having some really phenomenal success with the MindBody products. And so I'm here today to ask Sally some questions because we'll want to know, Sally, how did you do it? So first of all, Sally, let's talk a little bit about your history. You said you were kind of like a lifetime Weight Watchers dieter.
I've done it all. I have been on Weight Watchers 3 times, 3 lifetime memberships. I've done Jenny Craig, I've done Nutrisystem, I've done my own thing, I've done it all.
And so what has happened? You lose the weight and then it would slowly creep back
It would slowly come back on,
Okay.
every single time.
Yes. And so I think we've talked about this and with some of the videos and with LifeVantage that when you lose weight, you may lose 30 pounds, but 10 of that can be muscle mass. And so, that's your furnace in your body is your calorie burning machinery is your muscles. And so when you lose muscle mass, it lowers your rate at which you burn calories. So for people that kind of get on this yo-yo dieting, this is what happens. It's not their fault, in a sense that's kind of what happens and metabolically. But with MindBody products, we don't have that issue because the weight that's lost is fat and you keep the muscle mass.
Yes.
Aren't you excited about that?
I am.
I'm very excited for you too. Okay, so how many pounds now have you lost?
27.
27 pounds, about a pound a week.
Yes.
Okay, and so when you started, you had a little bit of a rocky start, right? So tell us about that in the beginning.
I did. At the beginning, I was pretty certain this was not going to work. Just like everything else, I would lose a few pounds and then it would come back on, or that would be it. But after about 7 pounds, I started realizing that I didn't think my thyroid was correct.
Right. Yes.
And I made some changes with that, and that kind of got me over a hump. And then things started going pretty smoothly. It was pretty regular, a pound a week. It was coming off, and
just consistently,
consistently
going down.
Yes.
And you did incorporate some additional exercise, didn't you?
I did. And I had a friend that had some success and way more than I had. And I said, "What are you doing?" She says, "Well, I walk every day." And I thought, get your butt out of here and start walking.
Yes,
and that's what I did.
And now you're up to how many miles a day now?
3 miles a day. I just started in January, and
from a couch potato to 3 miles a day.
3 miles a day. And
fantastic, Sally. I'm so proud of
I'm
you.
working hard at it.
You're working hard. And you made some diet changes, but you said the products were helpful with, tell us about what you thought.
They immediately stopped the sugar craving. That was, and I had been drinking 5 to 6 Cokes, real Cokes a day.
Mm-hmm.
And it immediately took that away. And from the day I started, I still never had a Coke.
Oh.
They're gone.
Coke craving's gone.
Coke craving gone.
Yes.
First day. And then it took the craving of the sugar away. And then eventually, and not very long after, it would take the portion control started.
Appetite kind of control.
Yes.
Appetite control.
When I would eat a dinner or whatever, I'd eat half of it, or I didn't need as much as I thought I needed before.
Right.
Because I felt full right away.
That's right.
Yeah.
So appetite control, food cravings, kind of that food noise,
Yes.
probably not just thinking about food all the time. So just like what the research was showing and the subjects that were in the clinical trial, that's kind of what they reported, and Sally is reporting similar success.
Yes.
So any other tips for other people who might be starting MindBody or thinking about it?
Give it a chance. I had a hard time. I went in negative. It wasn't going to work. Every little thing that stopped the progression, that was going to be it. It wasn't going to work after this, but just keep working it, because if you work, if you sit on the couch, it's going to go slow. But if you get out and start walking and start getting some exercise and put some little effort into it, it's going to work.
Well, I think with that, we're going to end, and we're going to thank Sally for sharing her story
You're
with
welcome.
MindBody GLP1 activation products. Thank you, Sally.
You're welcome.